Hello, world. This is Talkin Live again. You guys on TikTok, tune in. I'm on my own. I need some guests on here sometimes so I can argue with, or we can talk about things and we can agree and disagree. Just have a good old time talking about everything. That's what I like to do. I mean, if you don't know something to talk about something today now, we got judges that and lawsuits against Donald Trump, which if it was just, I would say, yeah, okay, it's all right. But today we got all these people, all these judges that are appointed by the liberals. And they have appointed them to destroy the country, I reckon. That I didn't see no judges suing Donald Trump or getting Donald Trump, until now. And Biden was okay, They was running across the border like a bunch of river waters, flowing in this country, taking care of them with the tax dollar, and then it was okay. But what Donald Trump run on was deporting people that were here illegal. That's what it was about. And most of the people in the United States agreed with him. And you spineless hypocrites that say you love your country go against that. These universities, all this protesting about the Jews and stuff like that. I thought the university was there to learn, not learn to protest and gripe about a Jewish person and be racist. I thought they was there to learn. I thought these universities should take all that money they're getting and for tuitions for classes should support these colleges. What are they doing with that money? Where's that money go? Why do you always have to have money help from the government? That's a business. You're a business.
Yeah, nobody asked that. Nobody on the news asked, why are you getting $50 billion to a private Ivy League school? What the heck is up with that?
Well, they're doing research. They're researching how they can start more trouble. That's how they're researching. That's on the research I see. I don't see no brilliant people coming out of the college today. I see the kids today partying, mostly. You go to that college, you ask them, most of them, who was first president of the United States, you probably wouldn't even know. They're not learning. They're just there to out of their mama and daddy's house. That's mainly what it is. We send them to college, we'll get rid of them suckers. We won't have to deal with them. I mean, that's the way families look at their children nowadays. Well, we won't teach them nothing. We won't tell them now, when you go to college, you're going there to learn, and I'm spending all this thousands of dollars for you to learn, and you're not learning nothing. All you're doing is getting out to protesting. You're taking up for a man that's a racist. You're taking up a man that is not a citizen of the United States, has a green card, has no business being here if he's a troublemaker. He don't have no trouble being here. And I can't understand why people can sit there with a conscience and say that Biden done such a great job when he's the one started the whole thing. He let the whole thing get started by justifying the abomination of God that's going on in this country.
Yeah, it's amazing that a judge can tell Trump he can undo something that Biden did. I mean, if it wasn't there before, it doesn't need to be there now.
Well, actually, he can.
Well, the judge is trying to say he can't on this part.
Well, he can't do that because he's just a judge. He's not the president. He didn't run for president.
Yeah.
He didn't run on a bill that he was going to deport all these people. He didn't run on that. He ran as a justice judge that tells what is right and what's wrong. This guy was if he was a member of M13, 16, whatever the crowd, 13, if he's a member there, he don't deserve to be in this country. The people that deserve to be in this country are American citizens that work for the American people. That's the kind of people. And AOC talking about this, that idiot there, bartender, will probably wind up being the president because people have got no blind. They got no eyes. They're blind. They can't see what they're trying to do. You couldn't see what Biden's trying to do to this country. He messed this country up, so screwed it up. Now it's costing billions of dollars to try to straighten it out.
Yeah, she's a little scary right now, and I don't think the Republicans are taking her seriously enough. She's doing grassroots, getting a lot of people day after day, and she does this for all 3 years. She's got something working there, and they need to be worried about that.
Well, she got something working on her. She come from Puerto Rico, and I was married to a Puerto Rican woman, so don't say I'm racist. Well, there she come from a little country that has so many problems down there, and here she is trying to straighten out this country. I mean, trying to straighten out something she knows nothing about. She's pumped by other politicians, other Democrats. Biden was pumped by all the Democratic Party and told what to do. That's why this country is in the shape it's in today. Biden didn't have sense enough to do all the things he did. It was Obama. It was all those hypocrites in the Democratic Party and some of the Republicans. You Republicans, if you stand for these things that's going on right now, and Donald Trump needs to pass a law where you can't even be in office. Quit being a career politician. We need to do away with that stuff. You ain't fit to take care of this country. You don't need to be there. And I just got that text about, I got a text from Taiwan this morning about how the terrorists was working in China, how the Chinese are stubborn. They're not going to bow to Donald Trump right now. And, there's Russian planes flying around here and there. There's Chinese trying to go in there and take Taiwan. Then there's a war over in Ukraine and Russia, and you're worried about one man that was here illegal and was a gang member. And if there's a mistake about him, he does need to be brought back here. But if there's no mistake, he is an illegal alien. He is a member of the M13. He don't belong here.
They should be happy. He's at home. He's from El Salvador. Hey, they got him. They can do what they want with him. It's their people.
Yeah, the problem is they got a bad prison over there. Man, you talk about prison bad, man. You talk about these countries over there like Brazil and all these different, Puerto Rico and all these Latin countries. They got the worst prisons you ever seen in your life.
Yeah, that one that keeps showing, it's a little disconcerting. It looks a lot like Germany with the concentration camps, the way they got them stacked up in there, body to body.
Yeah, well, I can understand a gang member when he's young, he gets involved in that, but he needs to grow up and see what he's doing and be there for his family and not be belonging to a gang. You're not bad. Just because you belong to a gang, all the graveyards are full of gang members. Where is their glory? Where's their benefit to their family, to the world? There's Hell's Angels. There's all kinds of gangs. The rappers, and I met some of these guys. They're nice guys, some of them, but they don't go with the law. And it's all about money. That's no different than our politicians. A lot of them. I know one right now I helped get elected. That sucker wouldn't even call me, and I asked him to call me. Oh, he don't have time. But he had time when I helped him get elected, right? All these politicians, they don't have time for you except when they're running for office, right? You ask them to come be a guest on this station, they're scared to death. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican. I'll tell you, if I don't like what a Republican is doing, I tell him right to his face. I called in on the talk show a while back. This Democrat, before the election, was talking about all the great things they was going to do. And I said, well, I called him out. I said, well, I ain't seen nothing you done. All I see y'all doing is trying to destroy the country, and that's what it's all about. That's what it was from the beginning when Obama was in there, and it's what it was when Biden was in there. And I ain't too happy about the way George Bush was. I mean, it ain't about Democrats. You got to get, you people got to get it. It's not Democrats. It's not Republicans. It's people that think that they're above all these people. We're like a sheep for the slaughter to them people. And I don't want to make my friends mad and the government that I know, but I'm telling you, if you ain't for the people, you don't belong there. If you're there for the money to buy stock or do all the things that they do in Washington and get to be millionaires, you don't belong there. You don't belong there at all.
All right. Time for some sponsors.
I mean, a guy running across a football field with a ball and they give him $50 million a year. Ain't nobody worth no $50 million a year.
Yeah, that's a joke. I don't get it.
You know, Ray Charles said, I love Ray Charles. You know what he said, Jeff? He said you could only live in one house. You could only drive one car. Well, today, he said you could only have one wife. But, you know, some people think they have 4, 5, 6, 7. But what I'm saying is, we're in bad shape. We're in bad shape because we got so many greedy people wanting the money. Yeah, about that. Yeah, you take that hard-working man, and I'm taking up for you, too. If you're watching my show, I'm taking up for you. I hate to see a man work $10, $15 an hour, go to the bank, and the bank charge him $10, $15 cash his check. I hate when a man goes to the bank, his credit ain't great, that's you charge him more interest. I hate all that stuff. And you know why I hate it? I've been there. I know how it feels. I know how it is. I know how it is to be poor. I know how it is to be rich. And I tell you what, being rich ain't what it's cut out to be. You take Elon Musk, and I respect the man for what he's done and for what his work has done, but he don't enjoy his own money. I mean, he don't buy my house, live normal. I mean, I can say one thing, he cares about his kid that some people don't. He carries them around on his shoulder.
Yeah, everywhere.
I can say that. Even, you know, and I watched a little of I have to bring up Alex Baldwin, but I watched some of his show, you know, that show, The Baldwins, and that man loves his kids. I can say, I can see him spending all that time. I wish I'd have done that when I was young, when my kids were young, spent more time. But I can give him a great star for that. He is a man that loves his family. He might not be right about everything, I ain't either, but he shows his love for his family. And American people need to start showing their love for their family. And you know how you can do that? You can kick out people like Obama and all these people that are trying to destroy these judges, trying to put a stop to what Donald Trump's trying to do so this country can be independent. I mean, you know what? 250% tariff for China. That's, and I kind of queasy because I'm thinking it might cause a war. It may cause a war.
Yeah, we'd be on the losing end of that, unfortunately.
Well, I think that Donald Trump would push the button and it wouldn't be a win situation for nobody. Nuclear war cannot be a winning situation. Just like the tariffs. But if it'll work, it'll bring down the cost for American people. In America, we made China rich, so we complain about China. We made them rich. Walmart used to say, we only sell stuff made in America.
Used to.
Yeah, but behind the scenes, I would think they was changing the labels.
Yeah. Now, they used to be really good about promoting that, and now that's all gone. Everything, big letters, made in China.
Yeah, well.
They don't even hide it. It used to be really tiny, and now they just in your face in China.
Well, we got some backpacks, and we got some pocketbooks, handbags. We got the cap that I wore, and it's good quality. Golf shirts. This company asked me the other day about some golf shirts, and I compared them to what I got from China, and it was great. The Chinese product was great because when I told them I wanted to start buying from them and put my logo on it, I told them that, I want quality. I don't want to sell somebody something. But them ones I looked at looked like wash rags. And they were supposed to be golf shirts for women. They were wash rags. They weren't golf shirts.
Yeah.
And I want quality. If I sell somebody something, I want it to last them. I don't want them to wear it a week or two or a month or two and have to throw in the garbage. I want quality. I want the best for what I sell and who I sell to. Hey, we're going to do a commercial.
Yeah.
We don't have to. We'll just go another 10 minutes.
Go 10 minutes.
Yeah, but let's just look at our phone. If you got an iPhone or an Android and you're looking at the phone and you can't even look up your email. You can't even call nobody. For Texas coming to you, the judge sued Donald Trump. Newsom suing Donald Trump. And, this goes on and on and on about bull crap that's not necessary. And the people in America, they want this country to get back where it should be. Not world's charity organization. We're not a charity organization. We're a country. We're our own. And man, do you think that the things will get better if you're manufacturing drugs in your enemy's country? Do you think that you're safe? What kind of an idiot in Washington, D.C., Congress, Senate, President would allow our drug companies go to China to make our medicine? You guys don't forget, if you're ordering Viagra from China, it's mixed with, some of it's mixed with chips, lead paint. You know that? Somebody told me the other day the dog pounds don't put the dogs to sleep. Of course they don't. They say they don't. Biden said he loved the country too, but that was a lie too, wasn't he? They will not, county cities will not be able to have the overrun of dogs and cats and stuff that they pick up. There's no room for them. People throwing them on the side of the road and all that, and they're picking them up, and they're taking them over. You think they give them shots and they take care of them like that? No. If they're unhealthy, they'll put them to sleep, which they're better off. But there's other beautiful dogs that they put to sleep that could be a good dog for someone. I found two dogs come to my warehouse, and I'm going to put their picture up, and we're going to look for somebody to adopt them. I talked to Catoosa County about putting up dogs they have, but they never got back with me. Walker County, too, they never got back with me. I don't get it. I mean, I see them running on UCTV. Why don't they let me run it? Why don't they give me a chance to? I'm not doing it and charging them. I'm doing it to help the dogs and the cats and all them people, and to help the city from paying out all that money for dog food. I'm trying to help you. So you don't want to work with me. You know what I think about you? You're another politician that said you love your country and your county, your city. You're not doing nothing about it. You got to work together to be able to make things work. China's got to sit down with a reasonable mind. Trump's got to sit down. And I want you to know, Donald Trump, you're the stupidest man I ever seen when I heard you say, they're coming over here and kissing my ass. It's not a good thing to say. That's a deterrent of people that would work with you, but you made them mad. It's not no way to talk. That's not respect. Give respect and you get respect. Well, sometimes you don't. I mean, I look at every side. I look at Donald Trump's side. I look at Biden's side. I look at the side of everyone that's politics. Mary Tyler Moore. Not Mary Tyler. I just said that. But Green, Marjorie Green, she says things I don't agree with her. I don't agree with her, and I invite her on the show over and over. Are you scared I'll say something that'll hurt your feelings? Or you just want to do a show and everybody hear what your side of the story is? See, your people are complainers and whiners and all that, but you get an opportunity. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Talkin Live's out there all over the world. We got people even in Ukraine, Russia, and we got people listening to us all over the world, and our numbers are going up. There's something going on with our website now. We're nearly at 25,000, 25,000 subscribers. We've been here a year and a half. Well, we've been here too, but we've been really doing something the last year and a half. Martin Suskazis, he was supposed to come on the show, told me he's going to do it, and he seen my show because it wasn't up to par at the time. I don't blame him. I wouldn't either. And there's some shows that I seen that I did should have been better. And that's what we're trying to do, make things better. And we're giving you the opportunity to stand up for what you believe and what you want to see this country, the way you want to see this country operate. This judge has no authority over Donald Trump. He just got elected in a spot that he's got power, but he don't have the power that he thinks he has. I mean, let Donald Trump get sued. I don't get it. I'm going to sue you because you don't do it my way. I'm going to sue you. What kind of stupid idiot? Not Newsom, which is Mr. Beautiful, he thinks. He's better looking than me, but he ain't no governor. He's another clown from all the Democrats around. He's just another clown. Another lying sucker that don't love his country. Those people in California lost their home. I guarantee you don't work with them one bit to help them get started. And you people that lost your home in California with Democrats, you need to turn independent or you need to turn Republican because you're not getting what you deserve. Commercial? No. Right? Okay. God bless all of you. Tune in again. Let everybody know we're around. God bless you.
The views and opinions expressed on all Talkin Live Show presentations are those of the host and their guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of the Talkin Live TV broadcast studio, EPB Fiber Optics, or by this network or its management.
In a world where every dollar counts, why pay full price when you can get more for less at Surplus Products for You? We connect buyers with a wide range of consumer goods and commercial surplus inventory. Whether you're looking for discounted electronics, office supplies, home goods, hosiery, or industrial equipment, our platform offers a diverse selection at competitive prices. Our user-friendly website makes it easy to find what you need, secure your payments, and get shipping straight to your door. We ensure a seamless shopping experience. New products are added daily, so there's always something new to discover. You can shop with confidence knowing you're getting value for your money. Join us at surplusproductsforyou.com and explore a world of surplus treasures today.